Is Siren returning next season? According to the leaks, the next season might be about us fighting against dark elves who are enslaving dwarves, and we help the dwarves, get their freedom. Well, of course, the elves are wilders, and the dwarves are lightbearers. A wilders versus lightbearer season would be really cool to see. Like, I wonder what kind of caused, like, them to fight. Like, what caused the dwarves and the dark elves. Like, well, of course, maybe the dark elves used to be, like, normal elves, but then they got corrupted. And now they're, like, trying to spread it to the Lightbearer dwarves. And the dwarves are trying to stop it, but instead they got enslaved and stuff. And I feel like we're gonna, team up with a dwarven, like, friend and stuff named Indrius. Which I think that's from the leaks, that's the main character's name. We don't know who Indrius is. We don't know what this person or character looks like, if they're Lightbearer or even a Dark Elf. It'd be cool to team up with a Dark Elf, like someone who, like, rebels against the Dark Elves. I don't know. It's a mystery so far. I'd also love to see the two factions of Lightbearer and Wilders, relationships explored, because they seem to had a really rough past due to the Echoes of Devastation cinematic. Maybe Yrmir was involved in this. Maybe he was fighting in this war, which is why he had, like, a great hatred against Lightbearers and humans and outsiders in general. Siren could come into play and use this past turmoil to bring up more conflicts. He definitely probably will have a play in the corruption of the Dark Elves, which should be very, very cool. I cannot wait if this is true. I am hyped. People have been saying that the girl in the Echoes of Devastation trailers is a younger Donnie. Have you realized that there's only 3 of these deer-like characters left actually alive? Well, 2 now because Yrmir's dead, but there's Donnie, Yrmir, and Euron. And after that, like, there's no other really any deer characters. And in this trailer, it looks like they were all slaughtered. The whole, like, deer folk, elk folk species were slaughtered. Maybe except for a few. Maybe Yrmir, or, like, maybe his grandparents or parents were left alive. And that's how Euron and Yrmir and Donnie all made it through. I would like to see the Wilder and Lightbearer conflict be brought up again, because the starter story never really explains anything. The god-awful starter story. I was expecting it to have something to do with Echoes of Devastation, but no, it did not. Farlight, Lilith Games, if you watching this, or if you ever watch this, please bring back Yrmir. We need him back. This is not a want, this is a need. But if they do continue the Wilder and Lightbearer's negative relationships between the two factions and everything next season, I would love that. It'd expand the story and make it 10 times more interesting, and also it could be tied to Merlin's past. Like, maybe he was somehow caught in the crossfire between the war or something, because we see him at the end of the trailer. Of course, he was alive after, but maybe, in his before life, everything he forgot, maybe he was a part of it, because he had lives before the one we are playing as right now. So it'd be cool to bring that up too. Of course, I want more on Yrmir and the Adamant Syndicate. They both interest me, including how they're tied together, how CCO was tied to them, and how the Bantus Kingdom could be tied in as well, which overall, I'm excited. That's all I gotta say today, so thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time and watching this little video. Bye!